What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting, massive release reaction for y'all. I really hope you all are excited for today's video, and without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Welcome back to yet another massive release reaction. We should have a really good set ahead today. Very excited for this, and we'll go ahead and kick it off with Phoenix and Hobbymaster here for today's release reaction, and we have our typical problem as always, but we will prevail soon as long as this will start to work at some point. Let's see when that's going to be. And there we go. Let's get started with today's release reaction. And like I said, today is going to be Phoenix and some in-flight. So let's go ahead and start with Phoenix. We'll start right here with this Air Canada Airbus A320 Charlie Foxtrot November Victor Victor in the all-black livery. That's a really cool aircraft. Now, the Phoenix A320 mold is not the best in the world, no question about it. But it is really cool to see somebody knocking out this rather really cool scheme. I think it looks really cool. So ultimately, a really good release right here, and definitely one that I would like to consider. So that's absolutely fantastic. Next in line, we have the Virgin Atlantic Airbus A350-1000 Golf Victor Romeo November Bravo. So very cool to see this. These are getting really popular throughout various regions of the world, the United States included. So I think this is a really timely release and certainly a great one with their Airbus A350 mold, which is pretty darn good, I would say, for Phoenix. Next in line, we're going to have a Lufthansa Airlines Boeing 747-100 polished. This is going to be Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Charlie. Yes, another really cool aircraft to see right here. I think this is yet another very good choice. Now, I think they've done the 200 and 300 previously. Might as well use your molds to their fullest potential, and this 100 will be a great way to do just that. Okay, we have a United Airlines Boeing 767-300ER in the Battleship Gray livery, November 666 Uniform Alpha. So I have to give it to Phoenix. They've really done a good job of trying to find ways to integrate the United States aircraft into their releases. They've done this with American, Delta, Northwest, United here. So absolutely fantastic and great to see over the last year how much U.S. aircraft they've done. Obviously, primarily on the retro department, but they've even had planes like the American 777-300 and Delta A330neo. So ultimately, a really good effort. This is a really cool one, and definitely nice to see them doing this right here. Speaking of which, we're not quite done. What a release right here. I can't believe this. I didn't hear about this. We have this Phoenix 1:400 scale American Airlines Boeing 767-300ER with winglets. Man, some retro collectors are really going to be happy about this. This aircraft is super challenging to find from that Gemini 2009 release. I remember I paid $118 for it on eBay in 2013, so 10 years ago. That's awesome. That's a really cool release. That's certainly one of the better ones of 2023, no question about it. Not to say that we haven't had good releases, but there's certainly been a lack thereof of some really popular throwback aircraft. I mean, the modern aircraft have really been covered well over the last 3 years, but with regards to the throwback, just a couple pieces, and this year's really knocked out some of those. TWA-MD-80 was never done to this point, and obviously the American 767-300 with winglets. They did non-winglet a few months ago, which was nice, but this is really the one that most people wanted. So this is really awesome to have another option. Depending how it comes out, I probably will end up getting it regardless. It will be a nice one to pair up with the Gemini, and I think it's just the magnitude of this aircraft's too much not to get. So I certainly wanted the Battleship Gray, but the problem with that is I already have the 747 SP, the 777-200, and DC-10, so I think I need to expand. I don't even think I have a wide-body Solbat. I do have the 747 SP, that's a lie, but I need to get like a Delta Widget Heavy and some various others. I actually do have the DC, no, which one do I have? It's a DC-10, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. L-1011, that's it. I have an L-1011, the widget. Nevertheless, what I'm trying to say, though, is I think there is more opportunity down the road to expand that department of my fleet, and I think there's just not enough use for this aircraft in the fleet. Obviously, I can make use of it, but it would be nice to kind of balance it out and all that fun stuff. So, but yes, really nice deal right here, and let's see if somehow they can add on to it. Wow. I can't believe I didn't hear about this either. This is a must get right here. The American Airlines Boeing 767-300ER with winglets in the One World livery. I guess after I wasn't interacting with the boys, nobody told me about the releases so I could have my genuine reaction here, and that is unbelievable. That's going to be really cool. So that really completes the trifecta there. The 757 and 777 been out for a long time, and finally getting the 767, even if the mold sucks, which I think the 767 mold's really solid. Rather, I should say the printing of the livery. That's really great. So definitely going to be getting both of those. Those might even get their own video considering the magnitude of that release right there. That's absolutely fantastic. And I'm not looking forward to spending more money, but of course, these are really important aircraft, and it's going to be really nice to see both those get done. So hopefully they turn out really well. Looking very forward to getting those. I think they'll be really nice additions, and hopefully we'll be able to get another throwback DFW update coming out in the near future at some point here, maybe sometime this spring at some point or something. We'll see. But nevertheless, that's absolutely awesome, and overall a really quality release right there, and they're really jumping on top of it. Back into the modern era we go, which I think is a good transition here for this Brussels Airlines Airbus A3300 Oscar Sierra Foxtrot X-Ray. Really great aircraft right here. Definitely would like to get a Brussels aircraft at some point in the future. They look really cool, so definitely nice to see them getting the various elements done, and certainly hope to continue to build up that international fleet. We're also going to get an A320neo, Oscar Sierra Bravo Alpha, so really cool to get the little transition here, and I think that's a really nice duo there of Brussels aircraft. I think neither of those have been done, so possibly they have been, but certainly cool to see that. So that's really cool. Also note the gray dots here to the green dots on the neo, so that's pretty interesting. So very cool to make a little distinguishing there. Very nice. To the Eastern Airbus A340-600, really utilizing that mold to its fullest potential. This is going to be Bravo 6050, massive W. I mean, that's really cool to see. I didn't even know China Eastern had A340-600, so ultimately, this will be a really cool one, and glad to see that Phoenix is really using those molds to their fullest potential. That's really encouraging. Iraq Airways Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner Yankee India Alpha Tango Charlie. I think this is a brand new aircraft. I think that's why JC and Phoenix overlap here. That's my assumption, but certainly looking good with this aircraft and the MacBook. We don't want it to die. So that's when you get the charger out so that it doesn't die. I thought I had plenty of power, but I guess I've been using it up this morning. So nevertheless, looking good on that aircraft. Okay, here's a really interesting one. This is going to be the Redriveraviation Airlines 2-blob TE-154M Oscar Mike Alpha and 11841. Yeah, really unique aircraft here. Look at that runway too. That's a cool shot. So yeah, really unique airplane here. Glad to see they're getting some variety. I don't think NG's done this particular one, so glad to see Phoenix doing a more unique aircraft, and that will certainly be very exciting for anybody interested in that aircraft. And next up, we have an Aer Lingus Boeing 747-100 Echo India Alpha Sierra Juliet. Very cool to see this. So I think this is a really cool aircraft right here. I don't think this has ever been done. Furthermore, I didn't know they had any heavies in this livery. So yeah, that's a really cool looking airplane. That would be a really cool one to have as a standout plane, especially with the white in the middle. It just looks so different since you have the green on the top. Then you get the two shades of blue, and then the white, and then the polished underbelly. I would honestly be kind of interested in that aircraft. And since I can already work on getting free shipping with the other Americans, maybe we take a L plus ratio and get it. Just kidding. But certainly very cool to get that. That's really nice. In a Swiss polished Boeing 747-200 Hotel Bravo India Golf Bravo. So that's yet another really cool one right there. I think this will be another really popular aircraft, and Phoenix has really went to work on this release. This is probably their best of the year at this point. And we're going to get another version of the polished Swiss 747-200, and this is Hotel Bravo India Golf Alpha. I will say that one with the Northwest bowling shoes and the Deltas was absolutely outstanding too. So there's certainly, this is really nice, diverse set. Ukraine International Boeing 767-300ER. This is Uniform Romeo Golf Echo Delta. So really cool to see this aircraft as well. Glad to get some really quality variety in this set. So no question with this one, and it looks really nice right there. And here we have the Mongolian Airlines 2-blob TU-154M, and this is Mike Papa Romeo 85644. So certainly a nice long registration there. So yeah, another really cool 2-blob and some really good diversity with Mongolians. So that's absolutely fantastic for MI-AT. A TUI Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is Gulf Tango Uniform Mike Foxtrot. Really quality release right here, getting some European narrowbody action going for the modern era. I really like it. I think this is a great choice, and I don't know who's done this at this point. So this is a really good one. I think they might be the first to it. So good job here by Phoenix for jumping on an opportunity. But let's go ahead and assess this really quick. This is a heck of a release. I might just make this its own video because this is just absolutely fantastic. Really good variety here. The Virgin Atlantic's great. The Americans are absolutely fantastic. Brussels is really great. The China Eastern's really good. You just got all these various aircraft. The Aer Lingus is absolutely amazing. Really great release right here. This is really good. I'll end up making this its own video because this is really solid. I think they did a really good job on this release. The Americans are unbelievable. I can't believe they jumped on One World. They beat everybody else to that. So that's absolutely awesome to see that. That's really cool. The Battleship Gray is a really quality release. Glad to see that somebody's finally doing that again. The Lufthansa, it's a really cool one. Again, the Air Canada is absolutely fantastic. That's honestly going to go underrated considering how great of a set this is. The Brussels, like I said, really nice dynamic duo right there. The Iraq's absolutely fantastic. Solvac's really cool. Aer Lingus is really unique aircraft. That's absolutely awesome. Now, I think that In-Flight Mind did that 1-200 at some point, but that's still a really quality release. The Swisses are really cool, so that's really nice. Ukraine International is really cool. And then the Mongolian and the Tui's a really good one to jump on. So ultimately, a really cool release. I'll go ahead and make this its own video, just considering how great this is. Let me know which ones you're interested in the comments. This is a really good release. I'm really impressed with the variety here demonstrated, and overall, this is a really good effort here from Phoenix. I think they did an absolutely fantastic job. One more look here at these Chrome 767s. Really cool to see that, and certainly catering to various regions around the world. And I think that they did a really good job on this release. So let me know what you think in the comment section, everybody. But nevertheless, that'll do for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.